Graduation. We're so glad that you have come out to celebrate these amazing graduates. We're certainly honored by your presence today, and we know that the graduates are so much more. So go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause for coming out and supporting and just being present. This is awesome. Amen. All right, please join us in a prayer. God, we thank you for this day. We thank you for blessing us. We thank you for bringing us here safely. We thank you for keeping us safely, Lord. And we thank you for this joyous occasion. Thank you for these graduates and their accomplishments. Thank you that you have strengthened them and given them what they needed to be successful in their endeavors, Lord. And I just pray that they will continue in their success and that they will continue to do great things and just walk in the greatness that's already on their lives. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right. So we are going to get started right now. All right. So right now we're going to welcome Pastor Jonathan Burton, and he's going to come up and he's going to give a message to you guys. And so please do welcome him.
How's everybody doing? Oh, no, y'all could do better than that. How is everybody doing? That's better. That's better. Come on, come on. Y'all give it up for these graduates. Come on, come on, come on. Y'all gonna let the kids beat y'all in the back? They running, hands all up. These graduates have worked hard, so let's try this again. Let's give it up for the graduates. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, all right. That's better, that's better, that's better. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And I prepared something, but I'm gonna switch it up today because I wanna do something a little bit different. I wanna speak into your lives. I wanna speak into your lives, all three of you guys. Because see, the road to getting where you are today hasn't been easy, right? You've been frustrated. We had some situations in life that didn't work out the way you wanted them to work out, right? You had people to label you and say all kind of things. You've had friends that have turned their backs on you, or you found out that one of your friends, correct? Oh, yeah. And I want to encourage you today. This is just a step in the right direction. Don't let this be the end. When God gave me the vision for this school, it was about young people like yourself giving you an opportunity to have something to get you to the next level. That's what this is about. Everything that we do, you see this church, all the ministries that we do, I don't touch anything or put my hand in anything unless it lines up with my mission statement for my life. I have a mission statement for my life, and if Whatever endeavor comes my way, business, no matter. If it does not line up with that, I don't touch it. And my mission statement for my life is to help people discover their purpose and value and win in every area of their life. So this NOLA Prep School, that's what that's about. Helping you to discover what is already in you and giving you opportunity for access to the next level. So it don't stop right here. See, a lot of schools, once you get that, it's a done deal. No. We are here for you. When we said that, when y'all met Miss Brandy at the beginning, and she was going through and asking you, so what your goals are on this, we were serious about that. And guess what? We still are going to help you reach those goals. Yes, you have graduated, but again, this school was not set up just for you to get a diploma. That's not what this school is about. This school is about seeing you change your life, seeing you change generations that are coming after you. What is the legacy are you going to leave behind? When people talk about you, what are they going to say about you? Are they going to say you gave up because it got tough, the road got rough? Or are they going to say, you know what? My uncle, my cousin, my father stood for something. And he was able to trailblaze, or she was able to trailblaze, and I'm able to enjoy what I have today because of what they did. Is that going to be your legacy? Is that going to be your legacy? This is just the beginning. But don't stop here. Don't get comfortable. But continue to stay connected to us because we want to see you walk in your purpose. We want to see you walk in your destiny. We want to see you arrive at your destination. This is access to the next level. And I want to encourage you and I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you. If you want to be successful, first of all, you have to have a mindset to be successful. If you don't think that you can do it, you will never be able to react to the situations that come to believe that you can do it. Because you can all day, well, I'm going to be this and I want to be that. And then the rubber meets the road and life begins to happen. And as a result, fear can set in because a lot of times we get afraid of what we don't understand. The fear of the unknown, as I like to call it. But when you know who you are, when you know the fact of what is inside of you and the purpose that you have, you won't let anything stop you. And so if you don't take anything from today from what I'm saying, you need to be focused on what are you designed to do. Because if you don't know what you're designed to do, you'll fall for anything. You'll fall for anything. And sometimes, a lot of times, why we're delayed in our life is because we don't know who we are. And we let people and situations and circumstances dictate to us who we are instead of we dictate to it. So when situations get pressured, we might fall back and we may sit back with like, oh man, that's a little scary. But when you know who you are, you can stand flat-footed and say, you know what, but I know I'm supposed to be there. Bro, you can't do that, man. How you gonna do that, man? Look how long it took you to get a high school diploma, this and that. I'm supposed to be there. And if you got those kind of people around you, get rid of them. If you got people trying to rib you a joke, get rid of them. You don't need them in your circle anyway. Because the race is not given to the swift. It's the one that endures to the end. And there's so many people that have testimonies. Friends of myself that got locked up and was in prison for like 15, 20 years. But while they were in there, they were studying. Because they knew there was going to be an opportunity when they got out, they needed to have a different mindset. And so the same ones that were standing on the corner selling dope and all that kind of stuff, they went to prison and got their mind right, and now they're multimillionaires because they learned a trade while they were in prison. Yeah. What are you going to do? You got your diploma today. What are you dreaming about? What are you dreaming about? What is up here that will keep you up at night? What is it? I don't want you to allow whatever you're dreaming about to fade into the background. I want you to seize every moment, every opportunity to take that thing by the horns and ride it till the wheels fall off. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Seize the moment. Seize the moment. This is access to the next level. But let's go to the next level, and then the next level. And whatever that next level look like, it could be to a 4-year university if you choose to be. If you're trying to get into a 4-year university, we will help you. You have access to that now with this diploma. Understand me. This is not no diploma where it's just like you just got a little piece of paper. Y'all can see these, y'all see that state approval down there? Do y'all see that? This is not a game. This ain't just a diploma where we just giving them out. No, these are a diploma. It will get you to the next level. Whatever, you want to go into the military, we have people that can help you with the ASVAB. If you want to go to a trade school or whatever, we're going to help you with that. But don't be satisfied with where you are right now. Seize the moment, the opportunity that God is giving you to be able to go to the next level. And I close with this because I'm going to be long. Like literally, I think this was more appropriate today to encourage you guys. One of the first students that came through this school years ago when I started this, right here in this city, called me about 4 years afterwards, crying. Now, of course, we have many students come through here, and literally, to let you guys know, in 7 years, we've graduated 325 students in this program. Amen, somebody. Amen. Amen. That's 325 adults that got an opportunity to go to the next level. Well, this young lady was in our first graduation years ago. And 4 years after she graduated, she called me crying. And she was like, "Do you remember me?" I said, no. She was like, "I'm such and such," and I won't give her name. And I'm like, "Man, that name sounds familiar." She was like, "I was in the graduating class of such and such." I said, "Oh, yeah." She's like, "I want to thank you for believing in me," because she was a young mother, 5 kids, 4 baby daddies. Smart as a whip, but didn't have the support to get her diploma. Because see, with GED and all that stuff, you got to go and you got to take the test and all that kind of stuff. She didn't have the support because all she could do was work her jobs to take care of her kids. No support. And we because again, we tailor our program based upon your needs. So with this young lady, guess what? We had a tutor that went to her house to help her. And she was working at Burger King at the time before she met us. And she told us, she was like, "This is what I want to do, this." And I said, "We're going to help you." "Well, I don't see how I'm going to do it because I don't have the time." I said, "We're going to help you." Because we didn't start this just to get people to get diplomas. The diploma is just the access to the next level. We have to get you to access to the next level. But my job is to help you walk into your purpose. That's what my job is. And so the diploma is just what we have to do to get you to the next level. And I said, if you stick with us, we're going to stick with you, and we're going to see you through. So 4 years later, she called me, right? And y'all, it take a lot for me to cry. But when she said, "Thank you," she said, "because I wanted you to be the first call that I make. I graduated today, and I'm an RN downtown. And I'm making more money than anybody in my entire family has ever made." And she said, "It would not have been possible if you didn't believe in me and tell me that I could do it." That's why I do this. Because he was a mother that had no hope, because she had no support. And because of our program, and we can tailor it how we want to with the state, we can literally change some things up just to help people. And that's all she needed, was a helping hand for somebody to believe in her that she can do it. And it changed her entire family. because she was making more than anybody, not just her siblings, but her mom, her dad. She was making more going into an RN the first year than anybody in her entire family, legally. Let me put that in there, legally, because y'all know how it is here in Nolens, and y'all know how I get down. But legally, and she was crying. She said, I would have never been able to do this without you. And that's when I knew, I said, we got to keep doing this. And we have been doing it since that day. And so I want to hear those testimonies about you all. Don't give in. Don't get satisfied with this. This is great. It's got a nice little seal on it and all that. It's beautiful. But this is just an access card to the next level. Put it on the wall, do whatever you want to. But don't get content about this. Go change the world. Go be whatever you've been thinking about, what you wanted to do, whatever you're dreaming about. Go do it. We will help you. That's my call, y'all. I'm telling you. If you tell me, well, I want to get into NASA, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. First, we're going to start here, then we're going to go here, and then we're going to do this. And as you continue to go, you can always call back and be like, hey, I ran into this. What should I do? Hey, go connect with this, go to this school, whatever. We're here. We're family. Understand that. Each and every one of you all. I'm looking at all three of y'all, and all you all got dreams. All you all. All you all got dreams. Do not give in. I don't care what comes and try to stop you or discourage you. Don't give in. Don't give in. If you need some help, please call the office. Please. Not today, because we're here. Not tomorrow is Easter. But Monday, call Monday. Hey, I'm trying to figure out how do I connect this. I'm glad you asked. Call this person. Call that. This is what we're going to do. Take advantage of this, because each and every one of you all, when it's all said and done, what it will people be talking about when it comes down to your legacy? What are people going to know you? What is your family going to know you as? What are they going to know you by? This is not about you. Every decision that you make has generations attached to it. You see this young lady, right? That's your child? I could tell. I could tell. She loved her mama. But guess what? Every decision you make affects her. Every one of them. Every one of them. Even when she's not around, it's going to affect her, because if it's affecting you, it's going to affect her. So every time you make a decision, make sure you're keeping her in mind. And so when things get tough or situations seem like, think about her. It was like, you know what? I'm not just doing this for myself. I'm doing it for her too. So guess what? She don't have to experience the things that you experience. And see, that's one thing about me. See, this is a church, and I'm the pastor here, founded the ministry and all of that. But God shows me stuff. And I can see things that you guys have been through. And it ain't been peaches and cream. And I won't share here in front of everybody. But I'm going to tell you, she won't go through what you've been through. You hear me now? Do you understand me? She will not go through. If you state today that you continue to make decisions for this young lady and not just think about, she will not experience what you went through. You smiling right now, but people don't know behind that smile has been a lot of pain. Yeah. A lot of mishaps, a lot of things and situations you've been through that wasn't easy to deal with, but you're here. You're here. So I'm going to encourage you. Everything that's happened in your past, it's the past. This is a new day, a new time, and I'm telling you, focus today. Whatever you are dreaming about, whatever that is, don't let nobody take that from you. Guess what? Don't worry about the finances. That's taken care of too. Do you hear me? You understand me now? Okay. You know, we ain't talked about this. It's my first time meeting you. But stop worrying about finances. You hear me? Don't worry about that. You stressing yourself out. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You do what you're supposed to do. You stay focused. You hear me? Don't let nobody get you distracted. Do you hear me? Nobody. I mean nobody. You hear? You know who nobody is, right? Huh? You know who nobody is. Don't let nobody distract you. Focus. Stay focused. You got a lot to offer. You got a lot to give. You got dreams and aspirations, and let me tell you this. You ain't seen the half of it. If you stay focused, if you just literally walk into this next season, you're going to see multiple things that are going to become very clear to you. That's going to launch you into a whole season you didn't see. Watch. Business, see, watch what happened. Have some confidence. I see a business. I don't know what the business is, but have some confidence. Because your next level is going to unlock that business, even if you're not even thinking about it already. Maybe you have. Maybe something in the back of your mind say, hey, that would be cool to be able to do that full time or do that on the side. It ain't on the side. It ain't on the side. I got a couple tomorrow, right now, that's going to be here giving their testimony in church tomorrow, Easter. Because they just told me this week that when they first came into this church, when the young lady came, before they were even married, I said, whatever that business God got for you, I want you to step out in it. You've been second guessing yourself. And I said, as you trust God, God is going to allow you to work yourself off your job. That was like less than a year ago. And she's off the job in her business full time. When God speaks, I give it. But for you, this next level, stay focused. Because God got something for you that's going to change your whole family dynamics. Stay focused. Watch for the distractions that are trying to get you sidetracked. Watch for the people that are trying to be in your life that are like leeches, that is taking your happiness and like taking you and causing stress and trauma. No, protect your peace. You're too valuable to this world. Do you understand me? You're too valuable. You are valuable. Start dreaming and start looking for God to show you some new things. Because you got a call on your life. That's why things have been tough. And it ain't broke you, though. Things have tried to break you, but it ain't break you. You might have thought you was losing your mind, but you wasn't. You good. You straight. You hear me now? Watch the emotions. Watch the attitude. Watch all that. You hear me? Yeah, keep that under wraps. Take a deep breath. It's all right. It ain't that serious. You got me? Oh, I know God telling me. He's showing me. He real. Right? Okay. Because you know we ain't met before, so he got to be telling me this. Because I ain't never laid eyes on you before. Okay? That's why God wanted me to go this way. Because, see, if I'd have did what I did, this would have never happened like this. I would have just said what I said and sit on down. Okay? Stay focused. Stay focused. You got me? All right. Your turn. I'm going to get all three of y'all today. Patience, confidence, and focus. Patience, confidence, and focus. Stay. Like what you're looking at, what you're dreaming about, I want you to study. You got to study these things. You hear me? You got to study. You got to study. Like really where you left off. So say for instance, if you want to go teach while you are trying to get into a full-time ministry position, all you got to do is go take the educational classes or take a certification and now you're a full-time teacher. But if you got a Bible degree that's only good for ministry, you got that you don't waste time, okay? You're going into the ministry, we need ministers. You know that, especially in this city. But I don't want to see you waste time so that you accrue all of these finances that you have invested in this program, but yet you can't do nothing with it unless you actually get to another ministry, okay? All right, so let's talk about that. But stay focused, stay prepared, study hard, okay? Because I'm telling you, what you're dreaming about, man, that's on God's heart, okay? Get prepared. Don't let anybody distract you, all right? Let's talk later, all right? Let's talk later. My man, yeah. You already know. I like you. I do like you. You got a lot of spunk about you, right? And people like you. People like you. People do like you. Be careful, though, because some of the wrong people will be around you, too. See, what happens when you have, like, the kind of light that you have, it attracts. And you got to be careful the people that are attracted to you, because you'll find yourself in some situations because of other people, okay? Because you'll have friends in your life that ain't really friends. And if you've experienced that throughout your life, where you've had people around you that really weren't your friends, even they say they was, man, we cool, but it was cool with conditions. So be careful who you allow in your inner circle, all right? Don't allow certain people in your, matter of fact, you got a couple people that need to get out your inner circle right now, right? Huh? Uh-huh. Oh, he do. God showed it to me. He got to go. Yes. Yes. He's a bad influence. You hear me now? I'm telling you, he's a bad influence. You got, because see, you got to be careful. See, you'll be distracted and delayed and never be able to do what you are called to do because of the people that you allow be in your area, in your sphere of influence. Okay? Yes, cut it. You could be cordial with that person, but don't spend too much time with them because birds of a feather flock together. And you'll be guilty by association. I know too many people. I did prison ministry for 5 years, and I know too many young people that were just in the wrong place at the wrong time with friends. And them same friends, because they was the green one, they didn't know what was going on. They was just there because my friend want me to be with them. They done set you up and pinned the whole thing on you. Now you got 20 years. And I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. With a friend of mine that I grew up with that got 20 plus years because he was the one driving the car and all he was doing was supposed to be dropping them off while he was going to school. See what I'm saying? And he didn't know what was happening. And in the time of him picking his guys up and they was making a routine stop, they killed 2 people in that house. And they came out and literally got in the car. And they told him to go. He didn't know what happened. And then when they ran the license plate and they knew and all that, they picked all of them up and all of them made deals and they pinned it on the old boy. And he was the innocent one. In school, going to University of South Florida, had a baby on the way and all that. Just bought a car, working at Home Depot, supervisor and all that. Never been in trouble in his life. And his so-called friends put the murder case on him. And because they didn't have the evidence, he's sitting in jail. And in the state of Florida, because that's where I'm from originally, in the state of Florida, if they don't have substantial evidence, they don't let you out. Oh, yeah. They don't let you out. So you will sit and you will keep getting arraignments and keep getting court dates and all that. And all they're going to do, if they didn't come up with any more material, any more evidence, you got to stay. You got to stay. Until they prove you innocent, you got to stay in jail. Because they made a law because about 20 years ago, a young man was not proven guilty, and literally he got out and went and killed his wife and his whole family. So they made a law say until we can prove a person innocent, they got to stay in jail. And so that young man was in jail for 3 to 5 years. I left, so he's probably still in jail. Because the way they pinned that case, like, there's not going to be the evidence because you got two people against one that's saying that he did it. And I know him personally, so I know he didn't do it. And he's boo-hoo crying. Big old dude, but boo-hoo crying to me. So be careful. I tell you that story because be careful who you hanging around because they'll turn on you. And you got a family that loves you. Do you understand me? They love you. They care about a lot about you, and they don't want to see anything happen to you. But that person who you talking about, they ain't your friend. They not your friend because they putting you in some compromised situations because they doing some stuff. Huh? No. I ain't talking about, I ain't saying drugs or nothing like that, but they're doing some things that are literally negative. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying they selling drugs. Yeah, they ain't saying selling drugs or nothing like that. And not like my dude that I'm talking about. I should have clarified that because I just kind of ran that together. My bad. No, he was in a different situation, but the guy that you hang with, he got some negative things about him. And you can afford that right now because you need to stay focused because there's a new level that you need to go to. See, this right here was the first step for you. So this is a turnaround in your life today. You hear me? So you're going to come off from being stagnant from some stuff, just being complacent, all right? And you're going to go into that next level. I need to hear from you too. You hear me now? I need to hear from you too because what you're trying to do, we want to see you do it, okay? And I want to keep you accountable because you need some accountability in your life. I'm going to push you. No excuses. You hear me now? Well, you know, because this happening, I don't want to hear it. We're going to do this. We got it. You got it. I'm behind you, supporting you. You got a great family behind you, supporting you. You're going to go to the next level. This time next year, your life is going to be totally different. Do you understand me? If you lock in, your life is going to be totally different by this time next year. But it's your job to lock in right now. Take it serious. Take it serious. Family, listen to me now. Y'all, he's your family. His life going to be totally different by this time next year if he locks in from this point and don't procrastinate and he takes it serious. Now, I want you to really lock in. I want you to really lock in. I'm talking about where you do things where you're not even asked to do, but you go above and beyond. You hear me? We have a core value here. We call it pursue excellence. That's what I want you to do. I want you to go above and beyond. You hear me? Whatever it is, if you got to study, study longer. Whatever you're doing, do an extra hour. Whatever it is you're trying to go for, you do more than what's required of you. Because this time next year, you're going to be at a different level. Okay? Do you believe it? I believe it for you. All right? All right. Well, graduates, love y'all. So glad I got an opportunity to talk to you guys. But again, this is your time. This is your season. Don't let anything stop you. Stay focused. Get rid of the distractions. And I promise you, you will go into this next level, not only prepared, equipped, and able to do exactly what is needed to be done to get you to even a higher level. Okay? So don't get complacent. Don't get content. The sky's the limit. Keep moving. And I end with this. Fall forward. You hear me? Fall forward. Fall forward. What does that mean? That means that even if you fall, learn from it. Pick yourself up and keep moving. All right? Let's make it a little more simple. Build your wings on the way down. Jump and build on the way down. Jump. Don't be afraid. Jump out there. You're going to build on wings because you're going to realize if I don't build these wings, I'm going to hit this. Yeah, some people need that. Some people need to be pushed to that extreme to whereas build them on the way down. Don't be afraid. For all three of y'all, jump on in. All right? You can do it. God bless you.
All right. We thank Pastor Jonathan Burton for those great words and thank God for speaking through him. At this moment, we're going to do the conferring of the diplomas. And so if our graduates would stand up, please. We will call you all one by one. Families, while we are handing out diplomas, it is totally appropriate for you guys to run up here and take pictures of them. They're going to pose with Pastor Jonathan Burton, and they're going to just kind of stand still, and y'all can take 100 pictures, and then they're going to sit down, all right? Okay. And so, a very warm and exciting congratulations to our first graduate that we will call, try to the full name. The first person we're going to call up is Mr. Mustafa Reda El Sayed. Come on, Mustafa. Congratulations. And his family, y'all can come up. Y'all can come up totally fine. This is very non-traditional graduation, unconventional. All right, congratulations to Mustafa. Our next graduate is Mr. Luis Angel Ibarra. Woo! All right, congratulations, Luis. And our last, but of course not least, graduate, we have Miss Kimona Joelle Morgan. All right. All right, congratulations, Kimona. All right. This is always such a wonderful occasion. All right, so at this moment, I'm going to just give you guys may be seated. Thank you. At this moment, I'm just going to give a few closing remarks. Pastor Jonathan was all up in my little uh, message, but I'm still going to read it because it's not going to hurt for us to have a second reminder. It's not going to be very long. All right. So, would you all give yourselves a round of applause, graduates? Yes, yes. There's a quote which reads, "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we do fall." As human beings, it's not uncommon for us to experience setbacks, delays, uncertainty, closed doors, confusion, etc. It's actually an intricate part of our process of maturation and growth. According to Henry Spencer, progress requires setbacks. The only sure way to avoid failure is not to try. So today, I just want to applaud you guys for continuing to progress. Look at all of you. You've endured through the setbacks and the storms of life. Some of you have endured through seasons of pandemic and trying to go to school during a pandemic, which had to be an absolute headache. And look at you guys. You're all here. I cannot imagine what that had to be like. But you did not stay there. You did not let your setbacks define you. You did not give up nor embrace a mindset and lifestyle of underachieving. Instead, you set your minds to press on to the greatness that God has called you to do. And here you are. If you're thinking that it took you long enough, just know that it doesn't matter. All that matters is now. What you do today matters. There's a quote by the late great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It says, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward." Our encouragement for you today is keep moving forward. Let this great achievement serve as a stepping stone to many more achievements in your life's journey. And if you happen to stumble along the way, be kind, understanding, and forgiving towards yourself. Rise up, dust your feet off, and keep moving. Understand that new patterns, habits, behaviors will not change in a day's time, but they will change as you set your mind to do them. And implement small correction in your behaviors, which ultimately leads to great victories. The world's most successful people will tell you that you must envision your success before you can achieve it. With that said, I want to encourage you all to believe and see yourself achieving your goals in your mind. When you think about achieving your goals, just picture yourself doing what you want to do. Picture yourself being in that place and keep that as a memory, as a photo in your mind to constantly encourage you. It may feel difficult or downright impossible at times, but whatever you do, please do not give up. Determine that you will achieve your dreams no matter what. Then surround yourself also with people who are supportive of you and block out any voices that oppose what you know to be true about where you're headed. As I close, we would like to take an opportunity to invite you all to speak life over yourself. So if you all would mind, please stand with me, my graduates. We believe that there's great power in the words that you speak and the thoughts that we think. And so please repeat after me. I declare that my future days shall be greater than my past. I am blessed and not cursed. I am a lender and not a borrower. I live my life circumstance well above them, not beneath them. Everything that I've experienced or gone through in my life, good and bad, will work to my benefit. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Just keep saying it. All right, and now, without further ado, as a symbolic gesture of your commencement, we now invite you to move your tassels from the right side to the left side. Your tassel, you got the little, let me help. Your little tassel right here. Move that to the right side. Oh. There we go. That's all right. Well, let me put it to the front because it's obviously now to the right. Let me to the left. All right. As you are now NOLA Preparatory School's graduating class of spring 2023. Would everyone please congratulate these graduates? NOLA Preparatory School spring 2023 graduates. I'm excited. Woo! Congratulations to you all. You guys have worked so hard for this accomplishment, and you deserve the best. God bless you. Let's give our graduates another round of applause. The walk of victory, walk of glory. Yes, yes. Congratulations. Yes. They're going to come back out too, and we can take some pictures. If you all would please.